Oh, you might be a sad person. Oh, Mono Red has 2 cards and 1 creature. Oh my god, they actually have only this trick. That's their full game plan right now. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today you have absolute powerhouse of a deck, Jeskai Control, with very fresh choices, so it will be both interesting and pretty powerful, which you will see in today's games. It smarks mono red, what more than you can have? Of course, you need to draw correct cards at the correct times. Crazy, I know. So, this is Jeskai Control with some counter spells. We try to have some of them. We have some power with the wedding announcement, Emperor, and you know, just Sunset Revelry, just small things that annoy our opponents, especially wedding announcement. There's so much power for the mid game that a lot of decks just cannot handle them. So you spend 3 mana once, and then you start removing your opponent's creatures every single turn, and you are building advantage they cannot counter in 2-3 turns. So, this is the basic. 4 Flame Blast Board. This card is so amazing, like it doesn't seem like it, but when you start playing it, you just feel such a relief when you can answer every drop your opponent does, and the exile effect is no joke. Tenacious Underdog. So, even the veterans from the soldiers, there are so many creatures that do something from the graveyard. So absolute amazing cards for 1 mana. Other than this, you have standard package of removal, some Bankbusters, Memory Deluge to draw cards, Teferi to carry games that you should not win, and thanks to this we have Burn Down the House, which is better than the Populate because it hits planeswalkers and it has second mode, so while the Populate might feel like a dead card, this will never be a dead card in any matchup basically. And with Wedding Announcement it actually can be a 5 mana 6/6 with haste. That is super hard to remove, and it has triggers at the depth, so pretty good stuff. Alright, and I know, you are looking at Hinata and are saying, oh my god, it's not the last standard. Sloth, what are you doing? This is the card I want to build around a bit more, because I think this is a really good card. We have things like Make Disappear, Negate, Abrade, Fires of Victory with a discount. All of this is targeted. It means it's more cheap when we have Hinata on the board. Dissipate also gets the discount, right? So if your opponent targets this, he already needs to pay extra 1 mana, and with Talia we know the effect is huge, even on the 4-drop, so if you have a lot of counter spells and you can protect it, you can make very interesting plays, I think. So I wanted to test Hinata. We didn't get too much of this card in the games, and when we did, you will see the game. It was weird timing, but I still think there's a potential here. Of course, it can crew the Bankbuster as well. So, this is the deck. I really hope you'll enjoy it. And just by the way, guys, really thank you for the kind comments. You are absolutely amazing. And it's really big joy to just read through the comments. And I really appreciate all of this. So, great community on the channel. And that's amazing. That's really cool. So, with that being said, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content and the channel. And let's go into the games, because I think you will like them. Well, about this hand, we definitely have to draw something, right? Famous last words. I think we are in huge trouble already. Let's see the mountain into Swift Spear. I actually were always saying Swift Blade, wasn't I? Alright, Rakdos is actually something we really like. That's the Painland, I guess. That's another Painland, I guess. No, the next one is Otawara. I think with double Memory Deluge there's no way. Well, we cannot draw cards. So we... Oh, man, this animation... Look at this. They actually cut here. And I think they are just rotating it, right? It's the least effort to put into animation, I think. I'm not a graphic designer, but I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning. Just, you know, do something that is the easiest. And I will actually do this. So we need to make sure that we pain ourselves, because we are this kind of person. We are playing Control deck on ladder, right? So obviously we want to pain ourselves. And I'm doing it just to kill the goblin. They will probably get some cut down or whatever, and we will trade 2 for 1, and we will feel super bad, but at least we force some reaction. There is literally zero reason to do it like this when you can get free trade. So, like, this was a mistake because we don't have this information. Is he having removal, or maybe we're in good spot and we can trade for the goblin? We need to block. And when we double block, he just gets a free trade. Right now there's literally 0 sense to block, so it's not a big difference. It's usually not a game-changing play, But this should be removed, and I would probably block because I need to gamble this one. This was important. Alright, so Farewell is the play. It is the play. A lot of payments, but that's absolutely fine. So we want to make sure that we mitigate the damage. Next turn will be super brutal. I hope it's not Grixis, but so far it doesn't seem to be Grixis. If we can survive this, that's fine. Also, we can go 2 for 1 on the next turn, right? The ability from the Kiki-Jiki. That's some damage. So normally you are super scared about the treasures. In this situation we aren't, because we will farewell everything, and as long as he doesn't have blue mana, we know exactly what's up. And I'm not blocking because it really shows that I have some kind of sweeper. So let's make sure that it's a bit cloudy for him. That he isn't sure, because if you see control deck trading super aggressively, I hate you, by the way. Alright, there's nothing we can do about this one. I guess we can use Fires of Victory, losing our turn. Seems like a great idea.
Just obedience.
Yep, so he wants to plus the other one. I mean, do we really? No. He will plus 1, it doesn't create anything. So we can do it main phase. If he did the reverse, I would actually probably change my decision. Because then we get the big Obnixis. His life gain does not matter at all. Oh, if I get a card for this token, I'm super happy. He knows that Farewell is 1 turn off. We can pump our, our hand with extra card before we union. Oh, that's so hot! I would actually kill this one probably in response. Okay, that wouldn't change, but sometimes it does. So we definitely want the land. Do we have double white? We have Painland and Painland. That's perfect. So let's make sure that we have Memory Deluge. Yeah, we definitely need to kill the Planewalker. Teferi. Pretty darn hot. So we go like this. I guess we pain ourselves because that's exactly what we love. It's fine. So we don't know if he has something. That's a pretty good draw. It would be a bit better to draw those things. I'm deliberately playing the non-white one because, believe me, they know about Farewell. It is gonna happen. If he makes a Devil, but he won't. He will never make Devil. I guess we could Fires of Victory the big one, but yeah, that's not great play. And there's no point in attacking. Alright, like it's not super easy, but I think we can slowly navigate it with. And okay, going back to the point, I decline. We did not play the second white mana. They know about Farewell. They probably, if they are a good player, they are already preparing for it. So in this particular case, if he doesn't see the second white, he thinks there is a big chance I don't have the second white, so he doesn't need to be careful about this. We could kill it in response, but I think we just take 6 extra damage and that's kinda fine. Our opponent is at 3 mana. If we sweep everything, even with op, also if he -2, we just Flame Blast Bolt it. I mean, you won't be happy about this play, my friend. And we are not casting it yet. Haha! I had the Farewell all time long. Alright, so creatures. He cannot kill the underdog. Artifacts and enchantments. I mean, let's go crazy. But definitely not graveyards. So, it's not over, but he has only 3 mana. All of his mana was this freaking goblin for, 3 mana. Oh, that's an interesting decision, sure. So he's going for the ultimate. What he doesn't know is that we have Fires of Victory and we also have Burn Down the House, which is not the card we really want. I'm greedy, alright? I'm the most greedy person, And we need to make sure that we get every piece of value. We are doing it main phase because I don't want him to untap Black mana, because he might go for the throat on his own underdog, and that's actually a pretty big deal. So right now we are already stabilizing the game. The game is nearly over, but it's not over. He will want to kill us. So what is the play? Memory Deluge into land into wedding announcement? That seems pretty okay. Oh, make disappear is a big difference though. And I'm playing my lands, friends. Always play your lands. Be responsible. Wedding. Oh, it's so tempting. If he plays shorted, what happens? We kill the board, right? It kinda sucks. Oh, the grid. The grid. Yeah, I think it's the correct choice. He has only 2 cards. There is not a biggest chance that he has like some kind of perfect combination. Like, you know, probably the best is land into shorted into 2 damage. Dragon Engine. No haste. Can be safely ignored, basically. If he attacks, we exile it with the Emperor, and now the Emperor, how much white mana? We need to pay 1, right? So we have 3 mana available after this. Only 3 mana. I want my Teferi so freaking bad. You know what's going on. I just need my lands and Teferi. Alright, this is the last turn. This is basically the last turn, and we also have make disappear with the token. So I'm pretty confident about this situation. When we untap with all those counter spells and Teferi, the game is over. I mean, sure. You have 1 attack, my friend. You're down to 2 cards already. That's kinda hilarious. I mean, what would you say if I dealt 3 damage to some of your creatures? Haha, gotcha. Right, we still are not in the clear yet, but we are crazy. Like, he still could deal 6 damage with some kind of weird play, but yeah, 6-6-0. Opponent goes first, but our hand is basically all removal, so let's see this control deck, right? Is this... Oh, okay. I kinda like what I see. This will be brutal. Is it worth 1 extra damage to my face? Alright. I really think this is the choice. Because we generally do not want to pay the life. Bloodthirsty. Well, I guess we will get hit by quite a lot. Probably someone could do the math. And there was probably just a correct decision in this situation. And it is likely not what I did. The reason is that I didn't... Like, if I played this one first, then I have... this one, and then I have this one second, I have only pain lands. Oh, you might be a sad person. Oh, Mono Red has 2 cards and 1 creature. Oh my god, they actually have only this trick. That's their full game plan right now. They're not attacking? Oh, okay, I thought they are not attacking. I kinda want this creature on board. Give me my life back. For all those magic games. Alright, joke. We're doing super fine here. Alright, jokes aside, what is the play? Sunset Revelry seems extremely tempting, but we can just go Flameless Bolt and make disappear. Will we get better value than this? Probably not, right? No, alright. I'm sure Mono Red has ways to just make, you know, play a creature into the board. I think that's something they sometimes do. Are you freaking serious? That's so mean! This is the only creature I cannot answer. Alright, we always pass the priority. They think you don't have anything. If they wanted to play a spell, they would do it right now. We cannot Flameless board this one. So instead, we will deal 3 damage. He needs exactly double play with fire, and then we'll just cast Flameless bolt and whatever. So even if they have 1 card, they cannot save it. Smirk. By the way, if we hit the next mana for the Emperor, we just won the game, basically. Do I really have to? I don't like it at all. Man, the mana is just so awkward. All I need is one extra run to close this game. Alright, I will pay. I will pay, you got me. With Double Emperor I have more room than normally. And they skipped. Man, this Flameless Bolt was absolutely epic. And you know what? They run a risk of using this card, because this is great when it hits, but if someone answers your 1 mana creature, you feel like an absolute fool, and that's great because it's mono red and they shoot. Alright guys, this hand is definitely hot, and that's a joke because red is fire. Haha. We're against Eldritch Dragon. Alright, I love the Eldritch games. Everything that is Eldritch is already cool for me. We'll actually play this thing, because I think with 1 removal we can make it work. I feel really weird right now. Why am I playing against not an aggro deck? What's going on? We have to do it, right? We have to test him. Please don't have it, please. Just no, he has it. You know what? I'll take Negate. Negate will give him the value at some point during the game. Oh man, every time you get this one cool hand against aggro deck. This was actually an anti-aggro deck, anti-aggro thing. Also he sees the mag disappear, by the way. And of course we got a control deck. I mean, it's fine. So fine. I mean, we should keep up the burn down the house. So usually if you play burn down, yeah, we do not counter this one. It's basically 3 mana, cycle your card for a different matchup. So you know, it's not a value advantage. It's just time advantage. Or whatever. I mean, it's fine. Man, this is the first time I drew such a normal anti-aggro hand, you know? Alright, we have a threat. That's a big deal. Whoever plays the first threat loses the game. The classic control match. Let's see if he knows exactly that he should be playing against Teferi. Like, we have counter spells, we aren't drawing them, we have negates, we have dissipates, we have make disappears. As I wonder, so he saw the wedding announcement, so he's preparing for those. We are overdrawing clans super hard. Probably whoever gets Memory Deluge first wins, and I'm pretty sure he will get it, even though we have so much stuff. Sorry, Teferi. Sorry, Teferi. I mean, my friend, this is a super awkward situation, but we will still play it. Because he has only 1, so the next wedding announcement goes off. So this one will die, it won't create a token, and he messed up. He didn't put a stop before the end phase, and we got the free token, which we should not get. And you know what? This token is a big deal, because we can use it to casualty. Also, having 1 less land is sometimes, you know, something that matters. I mean, alright. Very, very mean, but we'll take it. How much mana? Only 2 tapped. Is there a reason to do it? We could hit the Teferi after it -2. Oh, whatever. I will trade card for 1/3 of your card, basically. Alright, that's... okay, this matters. First card that actually does matter. And he will hard counter it, probably. Because this... and we say go? My friend. We are not racing, because our opponent dies in 30 turns, and we are dying in 20 turns, so he has huge, huge aggressive advantage. Of course, with this kind of hand, you just want to draw your Bankbuster cards, because drawing clans from the top is absolutely amazing. That's what we do here on this channel. Haha! Only 30 turns to go. You will be at 10 cards when this... I mean... you can kill your cards. I mean, that's okay. 29. Feel the death clock. Oh my god, this is such a control against control matchup. Like, this is exactly what it is about. I really want my counter spells. Can I get them? I want my memory deluge. Can I get them? I mean, I can counter it. Or I can just kill it. We will be dealing with the token. A minus. Alright, he's nearly tapped out, so we can play a bit more aggressively. And that's a pretty cool deal, because we cycle our card. The samurai is here, but with Revelry it will be pretty good. I actually might not draw with the Bankbuster because of how we drew. Alright, let's see the play. We are kinda tapped out, so he should probably go for it now. I mean, that's definitely a thing. Alright, alright. This is one of the cards I really thought about making deck with, and now I think that was a good idea. We might hit Negate. I mean, let's draw a card. Better now than later. Of course we won't hit it. So there's literally no point in doing this, right? Man, he has so much mana. I mean, yay, we got the deluge. And 10 cards? I mean, this token might not do the thing, you know? Alright, so we changed the strategy. That was unfortunate. We have counter spells, we just couldn't draw them. So, man, we have Jin-Gitaxias even, just to counter this crap. It's fine. This means we need to change the strategy altogether and go super hard. Because there is a chance he doesn't have an answer to the stuff we are having. Alright, that's a Teferi. We cannot counter the effect, but we got the token. We cannot draw... I mean, this is kinda good, right? So if we draw a card, we pump this, but we cannot activate the Bankbuster. So instead, we are doing this. Devils. Devils go. And we go like this, and we go super crazy ham because we do not have time. So you can see how the deck can absolutely change the gameplay depending on the situation. Farewell, easy. Of course. It's fine. Like, I'm not super happy about having 9 cards in my hand. Or in my deck, basically. I cannot even... Man, this was such an awkward draw. We didn't draw any of the control tools early game, and then they got milled. I'm not sure if that's great. Alright, I wondered if we can make Memory Deluge to work in our favor somehow, but I don't think it's possible. Yay, 3 damage. Let's see what is there in the deck. We have mana for Make Disappear anyway, and Sunset Revelry. I mean... You know, let's get some early game cards. So we wanted to draw this early game. What a memer. I love it. I actually love it. Okay, tell me what's left in my deck, because I have literally zero idea. And that was kinda a mistake, my friend, because now we can casualty. I'm not sure if that will be enough, but we are definitely doing something in the direction. Devil face is the place. And let's go Vanquish the Horde. Eldritch. I love the Eldritch games, they're so fun. You know, all the weird stuff. Alright, so the Stonebrain. I hope you are a good sniper, because I literally have no idea what I have in the deck. I mean, I have weird sleeves, that's all I know about the rest of the deck. I could probably check it out. I probably should. 1 Emperor. Jin-Gitaxias. I think we have like 2 Emperors there. Wandering Emperor, honestly. Haha, we only play 1. Gotcha! Alright, so even if we lose the game, we absolutely morally won this because we tricked him on 1 card. And that's all that I need, you know, to feel that I did a good job. Can we play the Emperor after this? We kinda can. This is the play. Let's take... I mean, that's Hinata, right? Alright, I have no idea what we are doing, but it's kinda fun. Alright, so what is the play? Emperor? Emperor pumping the devil? No, more damage is when we just play the thing. And given we are super tapped out, I'm going for it. I will make a samurai now, because I don't want to enable his counter spells to affect this. Especially, like, if I had a lot of mana, it's fine, but if I get make disappeared, like, I will cry in a corner, and I do not want to do it. There has been enough of this. Emperor. You know what? We actually do not mind Emperor at all. We can manually sweep it. Guys, we have still 3 cards. No! Our win con! The 2-2! No! Not giving us cards. That's such a mean thing to do. I mean, I'm not drawing cards. Not sure about you. Guys, we need to go absolutely all in right now. We need everything on the board this turn. I would Sunset Revelry if it created a creature. And we are not wasting a single point of damage. I want to kill. But guys, if not this whole... Like, if we had a counter spell, all of this would not happen. We would have like 20 cards more in the deck. If we countered even one. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Hinata, go! Kill my opponents. Like, you know what? We can double counterspell this. And we need a lot of damage. Like, we are actually dealing a lot of damage if we can survive with all of this stuff. And I'm not drawing cards. 1. No! Stop with the thing. Please. This was our win con. Why are my win cons not working? If we lose this, I don't think there's enough damage in the deck. Like, we need 2 more turns, you know, what I Memory Deluge, basically. So he pays 4, he pays exactly 4? Are you freaking kidding me? This is exactly 8 mana for double make disappear. I'm so mad right now, I would sacrifice the devils. You are a horrible person, my friend. And I know, because I'm a horrible person as well, so I know exactly what's going on. We have this attack and the next one, right? Guys, is there a chance that we can kill him? Like, we have all the advantage, just 1 counter spell, man. Alright, so we deal 4 damage, he's at 10. We need to deal 10 damage next turn. We cannot kill our creatures. We could do it if we can kill our own creatures, but we cannot. If I put the count... No. It has to be this. We basically get the same damage on the next turn. If I get some kind of sweeper, but it has to be like burn down the house. I think we don't have any of those. 1 here, 1 here. I need to kill my own devils, and if he doesn't draw perfectly right now... Are you... It's fine. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm definitely not mad at all. Oh, that's a Memory Deluge, the last card in the deck. I mean... This is my face right now. That was a good game, my friend. Let's spam with the emotes. And that was a really nice game. So, let's go full control and show our opponent exactly what we had. I think he really deserves it. Because he played pretty well, even with the make disappears, so I want to make sure that he knows. If he played around, I think he deserved this one. You know, just some courtesy. Autoplay, and we are trying to be fast. And this was our deck. Alright, so this was the play. And we are exploding with some style. This was a pretty good game. I hope you guys enjoy it. We were this close to winning. We just needed single extra turn to close this one out, but unfortunately we didn't draw correct cards in correct order, and that's all there is. Alright. Hey, it's not me. Why are you saying you? Great joke for opening, and now we can start. That's some kind of family show start. Alright, so we go this, to have untapped mana since turn 2. Fires of Victor might be needed, we will see. We will definitely see. Let's go the Painlands. So this way we don't have anything for blue. We have something for red, so we don't need to pay colored mana out of our life. I mean, wasn't quick enough, I think. But it's fine. Because we have... Man, this game will be just us playing double wedding announce. Oh man, I think we will keep drawing cards, because as a control deck we actually do want those cards. Next turn it's Memory Rouge. So we will have the choice next time. Do we go for the board advantage and just go a bit all in? Or we go for Memory Rouge to hope for some, you know, hard controlled stuff. And not surprised, that's a good deal. And we cannot Oh, you are a monster. You are a monster. I'll give him the Chalice, because that was pretty dope. Alright, this is a blue deck indeed. Do your worst! Because I definitely will. Right, I really like Counterspell. And I really like the Bankbuster. Yeah, this is pretty hot. Because we get card advantage and we get control. So this I didn't want to get Make Disappeared. And instead, I got Kaito Shizuked. Why am I Kaito Shizuked? Alright, this is the situation. So we have two ways. We can kill Kaito and leave the ninja, and honestly that's probably the best case. Right? Right? Yeah, we'll miss one card. And my greedy soul is saying, oh my god, please no. But my brain... Man, this avatar, I actually didn't see this one. I will not comment on this because I'm a dummy. Alright, so... Before he can play something, let's make it awkward. Also, don't forget, at the upkeep he cannot use Planewalker ability, it's always sorcerer speed, so he doesn't get the advantage of having Kaito, and we basically trade for one. With Wedding and with Emperor, you always need to answer this token. Oh, see? He's not liking it. And thanks to us casting this at the upkeep, it means I will finish in a moment. Okay, I did the thing. Good. So, because of the upkeep, he wasn't able to play a land, so he cannot pay this to mana. And that's pretty hot. Also, he's tapped out for the next turn. So yeah, Ninja is something we can just... Why is he at 13? Guys, Payment? Pretty good. Alright, let's read the card. Top tier mechanic. Whenever you draw a second card, put counter, dice, top tier. Cool. Many top tiers, and that's explosion. I mean, cool. Like, why play Magic if you can just quit and play more Magic in different game, right? That makes sense.